Hi everybody, this is Sid with another edition of RV Tips and Trips. Today we will be discussing our change in plans and broken promises. So don't go away, we'll be right back after this. Hey, just want to put out a quick disclaimer before we continue on with the video here. These are my opinions and my feelings about this RV park. So this really just turned into a review of Pikes Peak RV Park in Manitou Springs. So you can do what you want with my opinions on this place. And I think you might find it informative. The location is good. You're at the foot of Pikes Peak. You can take the Cog Railroad on up. Your Garden of the Gods is right around the corner. You got the Manitou Incline nearby. So I mean, it's well situated. It's just business practices of theirs is not all that great, as you will discover. So. All right. Now this is where we've been staying, Pikes Peak RV Park. We started staying here at the beginning of January, right after New Year's. And they had just taken over, new owners just took over the park. And we were one of the first people to stay here. Now we were considering another RV park, and the other RV park said we could stay on a monthly rate through the end of April. And when we considered this place, they said the same thing, that we could stay here through the end of April. We had to be out May 1st because that's when their summer begins. So when we first stayed here, it was empty, so it was not bad, but now it's gotten kind of full, and I'll show you around. It's jam-packed in here now. So now, as you can see, it is packed in here. These campers are tight. I mean, close in together. And they've been doing a lot of construction the time we've been here, so it hasn't been exactly peaceful and quiet. But there's our camper, wedged in between. There's ours. So not much room between them. Okay, so as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we had an agreement that we would stay through the end of April on the winter rates. So, I mean, that was the agreement. And they also agreed that they were going to have Wi-Fi and cable within a few weeks of us moving in here. Well, that never happened. So no Wi-Fi, no cable. There's no amenities here. There's no pool. There's no game room. There's no exercise room. The only thing they got is bathroom, showers, and laundry. No other amenities. So they're tight. And that wouldn't have been so much of an issue. It's just that they come to me the other day and say, we're clearing out this whole row of people who have been staying here monthly early because they want to rent them out at the summer rates. So summer rates put you about $1,500 a month here, which is way too much for this place because they, like I said, they don't offer any amenities. But here's the deal. I mean, it was a gentleman's agreement that we stay here till the end of April, and then we would have to leave this way, and I was perfectly fine with that. But now they moved us up a whole month, so it's not agreeable. That is poor business in my eyes. Poor business. I was really mad when I heard that. I did find another place. I have reservations for somewhere else that does have a pool, a hot tub, and game rooms and all that stuff for less money. Go figure. So this guy took over the business in January. I was one of his first tenants here, and it was nice at that time because the place was empty. But I saw how close the spaces were. I knew eventually they were going to be really tightly packed, and you can shake hands with your neighbors. So but that's the deal. They broke the promise, broken promises. That's like I said in my book, very poor business. As far as ever wanting to come back here again, no way. I would never recommend it. It's they don't keep their promises, number one. So this would be a big fat thumbs down, without question in my mind. I would avoid this place. There's lots of other places that you can go that are less money and have amenities. This place just doesn't have amenities. This guy, well, maybe just price himself right out of business. I don't know, but I said it really irks me. You tell people that they can stay here until the end of April, and then they decide, oh, 1st of April, all of you guys got to be out of here. Really? So, you know, and I checked with their website. What he did is he changed his summer hours, which was May 1st to September 30th. He changed his summer hours on the website to March 15 to October 15, which really, wow, that's a really long summer hour or summer rates. Everybody else is May through September. So I don't know. And he's adding more spaces in here too, so he can cram more people in. I don't know how much tighter you can make it, but that's what he's doing. So poor businessman, I think. You know, he's going to try and scrape every nickel out of this place, but he's going to have very unhappy customers. So it accelerates our time frame a little bit because we were planning on being here to the end of April. So now we're going to leave the beginning of the month, and we're going to head up to South Dakota, get our driver's licenses and that taken care of up there, spend a week taking some sights, and then we do have to come back to Colorado for another couple of weeks when we're done with that, because we have some other commitments. I said everything was planned around us leaving here April 30th, so that's all changed. So, and this is not a real peaceful, quiet place either. We've had nothing but construction going on here, open sewer lines, sewer odors, just not nice. So I would not stay here, and I wouldn't recommend it even to my worst enemy. Alrighty, that's it for now. Alright, so if we had known that we would only be able to stay here to the beginning of April, we would have gone with the other RV park. So this one we thought was a little more convenient, and we could stay here to the end of April, which was perfect. So that's, like I said, changed our plans by a month, really. So, boy, so that's my experience with this RV park. You know, I try and patronize the small business owners over the big corporations, and then you run into people like this. But I mean, I understand business. I owned my own business years ago, but customer was always king, because without customers you don't have a business. So this guy will live and learn, I guess. But like I said, if I had known, I would have gone with the other place over this one for the opportunity to be able to stay to the end of April. We worked all our plans around staying here to the end of April. So, but c'est la vie. Keep an eye out for our next video. We bought e-bikes, so the next video is going to be a review on those bikes and why we got them. I think you'll like it. So I'll see you on the next video.